Assalamualaikum and very good day to madam and my fellow friends. My name is Nurani Shazana and today me and my group will be presenting a retirement planning case study. Retirement planning is a crucial process that helps individuals to prepare for financial security in their later years. In this case, we will be looking at Mr. Arif, a young professional who wishes to build a proper plan for his retirement. Let us begin by introducing Mr. Arif's background and financial situation. Mr. Arif is currently 30 years old and single. He works as an executive in Kuala Lumpur, earning a net income of 4,000 per month with an expected annual salary growth of 3%. For now, he has only Mr. Arif is currently 30 years old and single. He works as an executive in Kuala Lumpur, earning a net income of 4,000 per month, with an expected annual salary growth of 3%. For now, he has only 5,000 in his EPF saving and no other investment. His retirement goal is to stop working at the age of 60 and receive at least 3,000 per month in today's value to support his lifestyle for a minimum of 20 years. Next, I will explain the purpose of Mr. Arif doing his retirement planning. Firstly, it provides a clear direction for managing his income, saving, and investment throughout his working years. By having a structured plan, Mr. Arif can make informed decisions about how much to save, where to invest, and how to balance his expenses to maximize his wealth accumulation. Secondly, retirement planning helps him to set realistic targets for his future financial need, especially when he reaches retirement age. This includes estimating living costs, healthcare expenses, and lifestyle goals, which allow him to understand exactly how much he needs to save to maintain his desired standard of living. And lastly, retirement planning ensures a systematic approach toward building long-term financial security. It minimizes uncertainty. Lastly, retirement planning ensures a systematic approach toward building long-term financial security. It minimizes uncertainty and reduces the risk of running out of funds during retirement. By planning ahead, Mr. Arif can enjoy peace of mind, knowing that he is taking proactive steps to secure a stable and comfortable future.
For the project description, our retirement plan for Mr. Arif has several goals. So the first one, the main goal is for him to retire comfortably at the age of 60. We aim to ensure a minimum of 3,000 ringgit income in today's value until age 80. So to achieve this, Mr. Arif needs to build an adequate retirement fund through consistent saving and investment. The plan also includes proper action steps such as choosing suitable financial products, creating a saving strategy, and preparing contingency plan in case of risk like inflation, crisis, or economic downturns. So from these goals, we expect several outcomes. Mr. Arif will have a clear understanding of his financial needs for retirement. He will also follow a structured saving and investment plan from age 30 to 60, allowing him to accumulate enough funds to last 20 years of retirement. The portfolio will be balanced with both low and medium risk investment, giving him a long-term security. So this is to ensure a sustainable monthly income stream throughout retirement while also preparing him with awareness of potential risks and alternative strategies if things do not go as planned. So in summary, the project gives Mr. Arif a clear roadmap to retire comfortably with security, stability, and preparedness for uncertainties. So now I will be explaining about the retirement planning timeline for Mr. Arif. Mr. Arif is currently 30 years old and our plan covers 4 main stages: age 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and 60 to 80. So at the age of 30 and 40, Mr. Arif should be focusing on building a strong financial foundation. He will first build an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses. Next, he will save 10 to 15% of his monthly income and invest consistently in EPF or ASB. So this step is to ensure disciplined saving and long-term growth. At the age of 40 to 50 accumulation stage, at this stage, Mr. Arif is expected to earn more, so he will increase his saving rate. He will also diversely into high return funds to grow his wealth faster, and to stay on track, he will begin monitoring his retirement progress closely. This goal here is to maximize his saving, ideally between 20 to 30% of income, to prepare for future needs. And right now, at the age of 50 to 60, which is pre-retirement stage, this stage is critical because retirement is approaching. So Mr. Arif will shift some investment into safer option to reduce his risk. He will also finalize his retirement target, ensuring his savings can support his desired lifestyle. Continuous monitoring is important to make adjustment if necessary. At the age of 60 to 80, which is the retirement stage, Mr. Arif will begin to structure withdrawals from his retirement fund. The goal is to make his money last until at least age 80. He will also maintain his lifestyle through steady income sources such as fixed deposit, bonds, and EPF dividends. This ensures financial stability and comfort in his golden years. So in summary, this timeline helped Mr. Arif progress step by step from building an emergency fund at the young age to saving and investing more during his peak earning years to protect and withdrawing funds wisely during retirement. Thank you.
We will discuss about financial planning for retirement. We will use a case study on Mr. Arif to estimate his retirement expenses and the total fund he needs to save. Mr. Arif is 30 years old and aims to retire at age 60, giving him 30 years to save. To understand Mr. Arif's retirement expenses, we first need to adjust his 3,000 ringgit monthly goal for inflation over 30 years. Based on this calculation, his monthly expense at age 60 will be about 7,282 ringgit. That translates to an annual expense of 87,381 ringgit at the start of retirement. It's important to note that this amount will continue to rise by 3% every year during his retirement to keep up with inflation. So for the total retirement fund needed will be 2,350,000 ringgit Malaysia. After we sum all his annual expenses over 20 years period, and that's the amount Mr. Arif needs to save to maintain his lifestyle. I will pass to the next presenter.
I will be presenting the project documentation B for Mr. Arif retirement plan. So the aim is to estimate how much he needs to save monthly to achieve his retirement goal of 2.35 million by age 60. So on this slide we can see the calculation of his monthly required saving. So if Mr. Arif save for 30 years starting at age 30, the amount that he needs to set aside each month depends on annual return rate. So on this table we have 5%, 6%, 7%. So 5%, the amount saving that he need to save is RM 2,831 per month, and 6% is the amount drop to RM 2,337 per month, and 7% is it goes even lower to RM 1,935 per month. So this highlight show that the importance of choosing investment with higher returns so that they can significantly reduce the monthly saving needed. Now that we know the saving required, so now let's move on to suitable financial product that can help Mr. Arif to achieve this return. So we have 4 recommended financial products. We have EPF, we have ASB, we have PRS, and also mutual fund. So for EPF, which is mandatory, and they provide 4 until 6% stable return with low risk. And PRS, or private retirement scheme, offers slightly higher return of 6 until 8% with low to medium risk plus tax incentive. And mutual fund provides 6 until 10% return with medium to high risk, making them suitable for long-term growth through diversification. And lastly, ASB give consistent 4 until 6% return at very low risk, ideal for stability. So with this recommended, Mr. Arif can balance both security and potential growth in his retirement fund. So that's all for my part. So I will pass to next presenter.
Hi, my name is Nicole Karina Ura and I'll be explaining Part C. From Part A, we know Mr. Arif requires about 2.35 million ringgit at age 60 to sustain retirement until age 80. Based on Part B, the monthly savings required depends on the return rate. At 5% return, he must save 2,821 ringgit per month, which is unrealistic since it is about 70% of his income. At 6%, the required saving is 2,337 ringgit, which is still high, but more feasible as his salary grows. At 7%, the requirement is 1,925 ringgit, about 48% of his income, which is challenging but achievable with discipline. The graph clearly shows that higher return reduces the savings burden, but at least 6% is needed to meet the target. Even with disciplined savings, there are risks that could affect the retirement plan. Market risk means actual returns could be lower than projected. Inflation risk means expenses could rise faster than expected. Longevity risk highlights that Mr. Arif may live beyond age 80, so his savings might not last. Income risk shows his salary growth may be lower than 3%, reducing contributions. Finally, policy risk refers to possible changes in EPF, PRX, or tax benefits. To mitigate this diversification, inflation-protected assets, reviewing the plan regularly, and maintaining private investments are recommended. If returns fall short or Mr. Arif cannot save at the required level, several backup strategies can be applied. First, he can increase his savings rate to 25% to 30% of his income as his salary grows. Second, delaying retirement to age 63 or maybe 65 give more time for accumulation. Third, diversifying investment across EPF, PRS, mutual funds, and also ASB balances stability and growth, as shown in the pie chart. Fourth, adjusting lifestyle by reducing the retirement income target. Lastly, considering supplementary income such as part-time work or rental income. With these measures, Mr. Arif can significantly improve the chances of his achieving retirement goal.
Let me begin by sharing our group's contribution for this project. Each member was assigned a specific section to ensure the work was balanced and well organized. Nordini Shazana prepared the project overview and background. Nolida Liana worked on the objectives, outcomes, and the project timeline. Alia Natasha handled a Part A documentation which focused on retirement expenses and the fund needed. Amani Sofia worked on Part B covering savings plans and product recommendation. Nicole completed Part C which looked at the return simulation, risk, and alternatives. Finally, I was responsible for compilation, design, and reflection, where I combined all the sections, designed the slides, and added reflections for improvement. Moving on to the next slide, reflection and lesson learned. From this project, we learned several valuable lessons. First, we understood the importance of starting retirement planning early because inflation reduced purchasing power over time. Second, we gained technical skills by learning how to calculate retirement funds and perform investment simulation while comparing financial products such as EPF, PRS, ESB, and unit trusts. Third, this project improved our teamwork skills. We learned the importance of dividing tasks clearly, maintaining regular communication, and managing our time effectively to meet deadlines. Lastly, we realized the importance of visual storytelling using charts, infographics, and timeline makes the financial concept easier to explain and understand. This helped us present complex information in a simpler way. Next is future improvement. For future improvement, there are a few things we would like to enhance. We plan to use tools such as Excel or financial calculators to increase the accuracy of our financial projections. Our video presentation can also be improved with a clear visuals, voice narration, and simple animation to make it more engaging. On teamwork, we want to strengthen our process by setting earlier deadlines and assigning tasks more systematically. Finally, we would like to broaden our analysis by including more financial products such as insurance, bond, or rates to give a more complete picture of retirement planning. With this improvement, our future project can be even more detailed and impactful.